They'll start the drive here with an end around. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they held them to well over 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big run there, 29 yards in the first. Play action. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And incomplete on the deep ball. He's looking for a shot. Bateman there. That'll be second down. You look at this Bronco defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
On second down, Cook. And he only manages a couple here. He's at the 38-yard line. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes on the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, Jackson. Pass taken in. He's been tight end. To stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Cook. Diving for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson.
Come on, pick it off.
Incomplete there.
Nice job there.
Come on, Humphrey.
This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A first carry down. This is Williams. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Mims in motion left. To throw is Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Denson. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. Ooh, the juke. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. They're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Well, they run the option on second down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throw caught by Flowers. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson now. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Jackson. Chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal. If it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wide move.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. He's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played optimum well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy?
Oh,
Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Now Wilson on second down. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up second and 17 at the 34-yard line.
Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Broncos nothing.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. I took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
No partner guaranteed to approach this point with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hey, bam.
The Raven offense set the line for this next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the
Get down.
What's a lot of words for me, which I know will excite all of our viewers, but you just see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Yo. No, we changing.
Jackson on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Like certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down button in terms of receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that was sending them back to the drawing board.
And down he goes at the 49, a 30-yard pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh my God. How the fuck I get hit, bro? Who the fuck hit me?
Possession here up at the 44.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Shit, that blew me, bro.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position coming in the opening tee. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets
None of that going on, buddy.
Earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down, so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
The scoreboard tells the story for them a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Wilson going to change things up here. On third down, Wilson. Takes into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chandler Johnson. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Raven offense capitalizes on this next drive. They start near field following the interception. They're going to begin first and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into the territory. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7, losing with a second and 3. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Could be 4 times the territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he's got the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. That belongs to something else. They go play action now. Jackson. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Just shouting it out there.
I hit the wrong button again, bro. God damn. Oh.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well.
That's on me, Lamar. God damn, bro.
Offense on the line, ready to go. And they're behind earlier, down 14-0. Are you worried at this time?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering how are we going to move the football? What do we have to finish that can work? Back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
These guys are definitely dominating their first half. I like their confidence. I like the way that they're actually panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put the difference in the
Oh, I hit the wrong button. That nigga was a touchdown, bro. When today?
Yes. This offense finds its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
You got something to drink? You got some food?
There's Wilson to throw. That's a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
I couldn't get right, bro. Couldn't get right.
On first down, Wilson.
Thank you.
Everything falling apart now. Intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 15-yard line.
They go
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going deep for Bateman. And it's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for the Ravens. 63 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh my fucking God, that nigga was wide the fuck open, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro. That nigga was wide open, bro. That nigga was wide open.
It wasn't a fumble, really. They pitch it out to Cook. And they'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him as he's been tough to stop here this first half. Following the great run by Cook. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
Yeah!
But it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it's a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. This one left side caught by Collins. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So not much time to speak of related to this first half as they switch the way. And this will be a touchdown over the end line.
Reach the AFC Championship game. West off the fake, looking for Hopkins. He's got it. Touchdown!
The Broncos have the field ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
AFC Championship game.
And we're indeed starting running in that clock.
Even 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. screenplay set up for Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Broncos nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
On second down, Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Wilson wants a different look. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Going right side here, and that's complete. They had a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They'll try and run. This is Williams. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I don't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one. But I don't think they're built like that.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
149 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Randy Gregory showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now it's Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Cook following the penalty. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Jackson.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they run, but this is a reverse. He's going to lose 19 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead, because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
Tucker's kick is good, and the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wilson. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Broncos. Tim Patrick, his first touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you... You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 20. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And this is Cook with a grab. Gets around him. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. To throw is Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.